Quick sound check for y'all. If you can hear me, toss a yes or something in chat, please. What up, y'all? Gonna give it just a couple more moments here to get things underway and do a last little bit of troubleshooting. Gonna be with y'all in about 5 minutes, man. It's hip hop, it has to run late. Be back with y'all in a sec. Okay, folks, I think we got it. I think. But you know, we gonna see. We gonna see. If you're hearing audio, like, drop me something in the chat right fast, please. If y'all are hearing audio, give me a thumbs up, something in chat, please. Help me out here, help an admin out, help a brother out. Okay, all right. Educator, you hearing audio too? Sweet. All right. So you're hearing my mic as well as the public access music right now, right? Okay. All right, folks. Here we go. Yeah, I think. DJ Belly, how you sounding, man? Yeah? All right then. So let's go ahead and, just iron some things out and pause this. And Belly, how your mic sounding, man? Check, check. Man, sometimes it's the troubleshooting that gets me. It really is. So hang on just a sec. We still fine tuning. Kev, you got the right everything set? All right, hang on. So coming through loud and clear, at least from this end of things. I'm happy to hear that. I'll double check one more time. Ah, yeah, we sounded nice. Okay, so in the meantime, kill some madness that's in the way. Sometimes it's just the troubleshooting, y'all. It really is. Kev, you ain't got your mic muted or anything like that, right? We double checked everything. Okay, so the man is supposed to be coming through, but we're not hearing him. Curb service already in here causing trouble. So first and foremost, peace, y'all. We're so happy to have you here for the world premiere of my 8th studio album, Edward. Man, like as soon as we can get this man DJ Belly set up, we gonna be set. Kev, I got an idea. Hang on. Oh, that's why. All right, he's disconnecting, reconnecting, I think, and then we should be good. At least I hope so. In the meantime, I hope this message finds you all well, productive, relatively healthy, because this is a rather big night for me, man, and we're real excited. Kev, how about now, man? Ah, yeah, he's coming through now. Okay. Can y'all hear DJ Belly? Please, I'm hoping saying yes. Can y'all hear? Nah, y'all still can't hear him. Man, it's always the troubleshooting, y'all. It's always the troubleshooting. So give me just a moment here, folks. We're going to get this sorted. I promise. Everything is just fine. It's just sometimes things get weird. And you need to, mess about. Somebody said Kev should just use a chalkboard. No, man, we need his voice in here. We absolutely do. All right, so hang tough, folks. Give us just a second. It's always something. Always something. Webcam and microphone source are good. That's good. Yeah, Chase, I have no idea, bro. That being said, okay, global settings, auxiliary device, nope, primary device, test, still coming through good. Okay, all right then. Now he's coming through. Yes, I can hear you. Audience, can you hear DJ Belly? Look, man, otherwise you would have had to come all the way up here. Okay, people, still nothing. Yeah, I can hear you, but they can't hear you. It's the weirdest thing. What setting did you change on your side? You didn't. Huh. Okay. Weird. Yeah, because, I have no idea, man. I genuinely don't. Kind of strange to be running through this, but of course, it's always something, right, folks? In the meantime, it's always something. Shut up, man. I'm doing my best out here. I'm doing my best out here. Peace, Baron Von Future. It's me having been successful with the time machine. Oh, let me see. Let me see. So you certainly are, man. Yeah, it says you're sending. Yeah, I just muted you and unmuted you. It's sending. Oh, that's weird though, man. Like, I would very much like. And again, you don't have yourself muted, do you, Kev? True enough. Okay, so, huh. All right. So, in the meantime, I think we're gonna go ahead and get this underway. We're gonna try to get DJ Belly back in here in just a little bit because I can hear him, but y'all can't. But either way, first and foremost, we are absolutely pleased as punch to have you here. This is the culmination of a lot of lost masters and a lot of in between stuff, but what is effectively about 2 years worth of work with that gentleman on the camera below. So I have 3 tons of kudos and thanks and praise for DJ Belly because, man, for years and years, this dude saying it's like, well, we should do something together. And I didn't listen. And finally, when I listened, I think we fucked around and made it classic. But this is going to be for you to decide. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to play a couple tracks in a row. The QR code that you see right there, point your fancy cell phone camera at it. It'll take you to the page to pre-order the album. Please, if you can, tell your friends about this. Get them over here. We'd appreciate everybody's involvement. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then we'll be back to tell some stories about the here and there of the album. But in the meantime, man, I cannot tell you all how nervous I am about this, but let's get it. The world premiere of my 8th studio album is AMS The Nerd King, Edward. Cover to cover. Let's go ahead and get started from the top. Edward 1, a polite introduction. First track.
Lights, camera, action! For TGIF. And now, our feature presentation. It's Edward.
Don't call me that. Edward is filmed in front of a live studio audience, orbiting the forest moon of Endor. Oh my God. But it says Edward on here. No, that's your name. This nice. You don't want to be called by your name. You fucking up. You don't have to use harsh language. Always a pain to mention. No first name basis without 15 years of friendship. If I'ma let you in, sign this contract for the curse, you will always have my kindness. There's round rules first. I don't have a first name, it's a placeholder. Carried by empathetic men who let me see the world's view from their shoulders. So the saintly moniker is the plan. Call me by them Cartoon Network kids, I'm fucking snuffed. For as cool as I might seem, being cool's a lot of work. It's a job with heights and hurdles that don't often match the perks. So when all the stars align and everything is done, my favorite part of being a rapper is not having to be one. It's a form that don't often fit the mold. Been in the right kinds of circles where these tales of woe get told. Now we can always chat, it's just not what you think. I'm not a rapper right now, I'm trying to find the bottom of this drink. Edward doesn't rap, he spends his Sundays cooking. Edward got hobbies that don't often involve seeking bookings. He likes skincare routines, books that cave his chest and paying bills ahead of schedule and cleaning up his messes. Surly introspective, defaults to polite. Likes to keep his promises, never not nice. So if you don't get it, I'll try to say it slowly. Don't call me by my first name if you don't know me. Honestly, how hard is this, man? Listen how I introduce myself, right? You heard me say that. You heard me. It starts with an L. I don't know you. I don't appreciate you trying to embarrass me in public, motherfucker. I saw just hide. My name's the local lord of the ruckus. A tall tale, tight and running on every executive function. A cumbersome pile of charms equal neuroses and scale. Blind as fuck, but don't ever miss when he see you. My action figure come complete with 2 bad knees. I refuse to be impolite or overuse thanks and please. My squad is the cult, we do rhyme jargon well. I hate and love running, and my grammar game's impeccable. I rap handy as fuck and don't mind any misunderstandings. I'm cryptic but direct, it's part of the planning. I hate these karaoke verses, won't be merciful. When I yell breath control at you from the crowd, it's personal. I'm an academic mess, run on Catholic guilt and stress. Have the tally and divest, acquire and saddle debts. Hard to miss and unseen, past is uncheckered. One that ill is breathing cause he has his shit together. Now you know the man by many names, so don't get clever. Accolades for calendar dates, rumors are strengths unmeasured. But if you speak the wrong syllables, the bond is quickly severed. If you're not family, don't you dare call me Edward. You get me?
Okay. All right, I see we're a little bit angry. So, what do you want me to call you? You can call me Your Highness if you like.
Because there's black magic in these books. This is the teaching of the occult. This is exactly what we were introduced into in Star Wars, that there is some life force that runs throughout the universe, and it is this power that we can tap into for either good or evil.
Fucking suckers, bad luck. Yo, what up, FCLA? Shit. A 1 on a really bad roll, man. Yo, what up, Slump Gang? Well, let's see how you felt. Rap is half and half, double dog dare you bad opinions. An OG rap purist trying to summon up a dominion. Hey, let's make rap. Yeah, okay, that almost sounds convincing. From the maws of fresh to deathers whose teeth don't need rinsing. When you're done swallowing pride, there's no need for medicine. How many counties can your favorite trappers stash weapons in? When all the epinephrine spent, how do they pay the rent? Or shall we better assess this as we delve in? Your songs sound like infomercials, imperfections laid bare. Bleed for life or plead the fifth, the guillotine doesn't care. You cut me off, I cut it even. Gather crowds, stop and stare, lift the curtain, explain the magic, turn to ashes standing there. Not a beast nor a dog, I don't start problems, I solve them. Make sins and tragedies, abdicate and absolve. The kindest curmudgeons stay cussing at these Muppets, doing rap karaoke with imaginary guns and budgets. Only giants cause they hanging with heads the height of Frodo. Got aesthetic but no efforts beyond the filter on the photo. In rap years, I'm approaching ancient, showing my graves, but like Bar got layers and a golden name. Double check your save, stand in one place when he speak. Burn brain cells, will the earth to move? Screaming on fools, prepare to lose, show and prove. I'm king when I say so, knock at my dungeon when you come in. Wipe your feet, mind the gaps when the drums start running.
Flag is up, and they're off.
He started experiencing trouble, control problems. He started making about 12, he must have made about a dozen.
It goes, heave-ho, turn the crown over, watch how the weeds grow. Beneath the flower bed is where your please go. Remember the old adage that once said, yeah, heavy is the crown without a head. It goes, heave-ho, cut on every jagged corner, let it bleed slow. Guillotine hollering mercy, let the greed go. Trust your better instincts, stay quiet. Heavy is the crown without a head.
Okay, we was really out here, you not out here, not invited, I don't like it. Guess we back to gouging eyes and bottle prices, I'm excited. As of late, ain't had no break of time to write it. Start for a cheap piece of the pie and provide some dollar slices. Speaking of biting, old killer on our hands, a dino crisis. Let's select a new old white man after him, I'm not a psychic. You know when the stock been heightened, can't be shocked and proper frightened when they drop. A scary thought, someone's bars are kinder, you not the nicest. Should be nutty, right? But he might be off his way for what a funny biz. You reach the marquee and call the papers talking major like Ramone have a movie called The Razor's Edge. We will line you up for dead, don't get this caution taper. When family tag you in, it's like the Hearts, we not just super friends, we brawl for all. Hit the canvas like Bart, you thought you could win? Moving in, bring the ninja slicer and the juicer in. Put him in the blender, return the sender, choose your end.
But now, you look at this man, ravishing Rick Rude.
Perhaps you recognize me. I am Megatron, leader of the Decepticons.
Broke the better half of a wishbone for this one. Wish done album might have scared the hoes if I wasn't 6'1". also a juggernaut on his second win. Cloaked in leopard print, future coat lead back to trust a big butt and a therapist scared money holding homie. Pick a side like you'll die there. Assisted soul search, find yourself in the crosshairs. Mama raised the crossbow, fourth eye of the Mississippi. I don't miss niggas, so y'all miss niggas. I don't miss. My name means if motivated, he might sprint a marathon. Love, I was raised on Rick Rude and Megatron. Too busy slashing cop car tires to practice tact. My every hell is rapping about how to fucking rap. Okay. On leg day, you should walk into traffic. All a nigga really need is a bad bitch to talk the craft with. $1 million for the breathing room. Only flex when appropriate. Killing time. Killing rappers kills the loneliness.
Can you put a slow clap?
Yeah, I think we did it, guys. I think we killed every rapper who's not on this song.
Fuck them.
Or that we're not friends with.
Fuck them too.
Or that we're not gonna be friends with.
Fuck them.
Or that we're not inspired by. Or that we don't listen to and like to listen to out of spite and like rap about how much we hate them.
Yep.
I think we did it. I think we did it.
Yep.
Fucking did it.
Chicago is next.
You young and try to dumb it out.
Dear Ed, it's like it's difficult enough to write
But I was born.
1984.
You young and try to dumb it out. But I was more intelligent.
I was more.
You young and try to dumb it out. But I was more intelligent. But I was more intelligent.
Dearest rusty, kind hearts keep beating. Dose the precious malaise until next season. The blood from our gums, the sanguine in the breezes. The laughing at the TV, the bully's incessant teasing. He yaps his sweaty jaw, lose the rhythm in my breathing. Couple lucky slaps sends my swooning asthma seething. Red eyes from crying and no red marks in a teaching. Tell the kindly doctors that I don't quite like the treatment. Persistent and punctual, metronome keep beating. Here to stay like racism or the change in the seasons. The pattern scattershot across the missives. A tug of war without an inch given. 400 full mercies missing. Calendar switching, crawl closer to the burn. Still living, honor to many but dominating without a safe word. Treat self-esteem like lucky numbers after the evening news. Like when they don't get called, I sing the blues. I pick and choose from a pool of one. Cast the first stone, stay empathetic. If it don't fit me, I leave it alone. Talk my shit, shine my accolades. Stop tracing my coffin. The work can wait, you need the rest, so take a day off. The blows will not soften. Broadsides are brutal. It's a million moves per minute. Feels like nothing's ever fruitful. Floundering and flourishing, ebb and flow with urgency. So much madness in the blur as it occurs to me. But it is.
Try to dumb it out. But I was more intelligent. You young and try to dumb it out. But I was more intelligent. You young and try to dumb it out. But I was more intelligent. But I was more intelligent.
Dearest poet trying to find the right words. From every message gone missing in amnesiac surge. I'll be your huckleberry if you looking for emotional depth. Someone to lean on when your legs ain't got nothing left. My greatest joy is seeing friends being happy to see me. Good folks who see the gold when self-esteem won't give it easily. Within them spare moments, every smile ain't the same. Because I learned to be kind from a place of pain. My internal dialogue set and stuck on happiness repellent. Scribe my laurels from a message, serotonin disconnected.
Leave a message.
Weeks and weekends hectic, making decent efforts to keep my jigsaw together. Like what's the progress peak to measure? Is the groundswell just a tidal wave doing a bit of stalling? Wonder when the pit will end when you've been falling. There ain't a room dark enough or a winter sun that'll burn past the feeling of losing meanings when good shit don't seem to last. Bronze, pious and elite, loving as the summer fire hydrant opening its arms into the street. Nowhere else I wanna be, feel like a spot of fickle fate. A fall from grace where the pieces just tumble into place. Some days too snowblind to see the silver lining shining, to appreciate the tones, the timber, the timing. Cause just beneath the surface of the laughing, there's a pothole that recalls the corners of every jagged aspirin. Smile, man. Oh no! Take me from top of second verse, please.
Larry.
Nancy, police have 2 suspects in custody in connection with a double murder of 2 employees of a Southside plumbing supply house last Monday. Charged with the brutal slayings are 29-year-old Sivid Zitter, the former employee of the store, and 28-year-old Edward. Both suspects have a record of prior crime. Edward was picked up when he allegedly bragged about the robbery as he put down $500 for a used car the day of the plumbing store robbery in Slade.
I fly it out of the womb in the year of Orwell. Oh hell, here we go again. Dialogues and diatribes run amok in paper thin. While I was making grades, the guillotine remained a tireless blade. Shortcutting salad days to the grave. Every sign is the rising red tide. Sulky sorries from the parent-teacher lobby. Staying inside became a hobby, man. You lost me in the lurches. The margin praying for safety got a knack for making soul music out of funeral dirges. Fickle faith in the storefront church. Throw your wallet at the altar. Pastor got a caddy to purchase. And a mistress to afford. Damn Lord, this cross is heavy. Count your own sins, not his. Don't be petty. Sangamon's my sanctuary. Marshfield's my mecca. Peoria's the glue that held my pretty crack together. 81st Canopy stayed 100 degrees. Chatham, Avalon, turning Babylon. Cut you off at the knees. Toothy smiles got stories to tell. Black kids with gorgeous names the white teachers wouldn't say a spell. They beat your black soul blue under the syllabus strangle. Then use your answers against you as a grifter's angle. How'd you know here that? Come that bullshit again. Sit in the stupid show block. Dope boy next door bought out the ice cream truck for the whole block. Cold comfort for the hellishly hot. It's a tough spot. Straight calibers swinging lead foot donuts around your block. But home never felt haunted. Every quiet moment counted. Cousins switch places. Summer parties change houses. Rash in the corner store with the change found in the couch. Shaving pennies off the dollar. Mo bouncing the ounces. When outside was outside, summer was astounding. The moments of discovery were the hours never counted. You play cousins front porches hell on the evening news as if the streets ran his blood. Rusty nails in the church pews. Baby, I was born to lose. Bread to win. Magic nigga might be millionaire because there's bread to win. White teachers said my chance for innocence was thin. Bars on the windows kept the fools out, but let the nightmares in. The coffin won't close. Child cold to the touch, felt like you collapsed from the grief. Like the weight was too much. Adults compartmentalized but blather on and get stuck. Made it seem like the better days were made up. In 89, Tyrone was 15 and got shot 5 times. Mama abracadabra to alcoholic and left the world behind. And Kendrick was 16, got popped for shitting where he lived. Same block that gave him props, told him something had to give. Troy was 9, laugh loud, talk clever. The only kid I knew with a cable to connect Game Boys together. His brother on some bullshit, so I'm not allowed to visit. Your friend you play puzzle games with got pieces in his life missing. But one day when the day's plans are starting to get made, permissions flipping, you start to get a permission to head his way. Now you laughing while you talking, trying to dodge the sidewalk cracks with your granny saying Hail Mary's at your back. And when the sun goes down, brother's bullshit becomes a business. A competitor didn't see an adolescent, he saw a witness. He died with his eyes closed. He was flinching at the flash and turned my best friend from a black boy to a casket. Tragic.
That's the first 4, y'all. That's the first 4. How y'all feeling, man? I can hear you. I wonder if they can hear you. Can y'all hear DJ Belly? Can monitor and output, perhaps?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That is
How
what you
about
need it
that?
to be.
How about
Can
that?
you hear me now?
Can y'all?
Nothing still now?
Nothing still?
God damn it.
Oh, there we
see?
go. All right.
Look. See, look. I just want to talk about it. This is why you don't let rappers run the board, bro.
Look, all right. Just get in your whip right now. Drive to just outside of Chicago and come get these hands.
I'm not going to Berwyn, dog.
Look, what are you afraid of? I'm not
food.
Oh, in Berwyn? You wildin' right now. You are tripping right now. You are tripping right now, sir. You are tripping. And in the meantime, hold up, I'm gonna turn this smooth joint back on.
Damn. Y'all just are brutal in the chat.
I know, man. So let's make quick introductions now that we got everything up and running.
Though. I brought a cat with me.
What's up, Frankie? Introduce yourself, man. I got enough nice things to say about
this. Is my cat, Frankie. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is my cat's butt. See, sorry, Chase. I'm ruining everything. Don't get up there. God damn it, cat.
So for those of y'all who
Yeah.
have not met this man, this is the incredible, inimitable DJ Belly. This is oh my God, this is almost a 21-year friendship through music and all this other madness that we've been through. This man and my man's family are weirdly connected since like the 1940s or 1950s. So I guess it only kind of makes sense that we end up becoming friends. But for those of y'all that do not know, let me go ahead and run down a lineup that we went through so far. So first off, we had Edward I, The Polite Introduction, produced by that gentleman down there. Next was the 10,000 Ton Crown, produced by Sage, the 64th Wonder. Peace to Slump Gang, yet another Chicago crew. After that was Letters, produced by Seb Severe, the forever homie from Chicago, and 1984 8100, produced by Seb Severe, the forever homie from Chicago. Quick things before we get into discussion. 1984 8100 and Letters are both kind of based off of true stories. Living at 8100 South Peoria in Chicago, you saw a lot of different things, and I tried to relate some of that into a song. There's enough terrible imagery or badly construed imagery with respect to hip hop about, like what you saw outside your window. And yet some of us, managed to see past it to better influences, or at least we certainly hope so. So man, I guess going further into it, DJ Belly, what you got to say, man?
I'm glad other people get to hear this whole thing.
Yeah, me too, man.
I've listened to it a lot. I've subjected some of the people in the chat to hearing some of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure Curb Service here in the chat's listened to it way too much.
Yeah, peace to Curb Service and Little Red Recovery Room. That's where we recorded this entire thing, man. Got a chance to go back and
twice. I listened to it twice.
Oh, before I forget it, before we move on, since he's here in the chat, I can't go without giving the Chicago rap homies a ton of credit. Number 2 was the 10,000 Ton Crown, featuring yours truly, as well as Lamont Manuel, my crewmate from Future Co-Leaders of America, and Colossal Structure of Gyroscope Crew and Tomorrow Kings. Like, man, the first 4 out the gate, man, I genuinely feel like we're, like the statement of just being like, oh, I still can rap, weirdly enough. Somewhat. I'm okay at it. But, it's good that I had folks on features that could at least, show me up, or at least prove that, there are actual talented rappers I'm bringing on. So, DJ Belly, man, what you got to say before we keep it moving?
My favorite part of the first section of record there is the outro to 10,000 Ton Crown.
Yeah, man.
The first time I heard that fully mixed down with all the verses in it, at the end he was like, "We did it."
Yeah, man. Lamont fucking Manuel, bro. Oh my God.
Every time
Lamont,
I play it for anybody, they just start cracking up
yeah,
immediately.
Lamont, man, you got fans everywhere, bro. And I got enough people telling me that, like, you're like, on like just off of one line in the outro alone, not to say the whole verse wasn't fire, but off of that one line on leg day, you should walk into traffic, bro. Like, there's a certain amount of efficiency with respect to shit talk and rap, and Lamont Manuel is definitely one of them folks that's just astounding at it. Colossal is too, man. Like, that dude just built so much into that verse, like healthy candy bar references, double entendres, like just killer shit, man. It makes me so happy to have not only my friends, but immensely talented friends on as part of this. So, all right, folks, I think with that said, I'm gonna stop our public service announcement music here, and we're ready to go. Here come 4 more, starting with my second favorite song on the album, Roach.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, if you've never heard me rap fast, here comes me rapping fast. So, all right, folks, picking it right back up, switching channels on you, right back in 4 more.
Let's get it.
roaches.
And in he steps. Too crooked to stand up. Was that a starter pistol or a wandering missile at the back of his dome? The wayward minstrel said he missed you, now he's wandering home. He's barely ready, step unsteady through that text on his phone. Should've left it alone for the next fool caught by the switch. Damn girl, what the heck's do? Awesome, draw me a bath or a coffin. Bury the hatchet, visit it often. Haunted, Pandora's box with the raw shit. Off it, more for the column of your losses. Digging for the sport made me a lost profit. Threadbare pockets, misplaced the profit. Ring around the rosy, pose another question. Party kept it low key, must have missed the message. Plug it from the gutter, it's amazing grace. But he blame it on a strain in his lazy traits. Gather God's ashes in a jar called fate, then passed out back in his place. Call it picture, portrait, perfect. Door better be open, can't put the work in. Peter Pan syndrome, big picture murkin'. Won't take the hit, can't find the encouragement. And every line blurring. Cut you off quick as a surgeon when the mercy dry up and the pity ain't working. Stand aside, stand alone, or serve him. Keep your pride, keep it moving, observe him. Peep the peak of that tantrum from a mile away. Turn up, turn miserly when they got bills to pay. Then he wondered why none of his partners stayed. Well, ain't that a fucking hole in the hull? Felt like the slightest of setbacks with some details to mull. Too many guys throwing attention, find a better place to sulk. So you skitter away when somebody flick on the light bulb. You're a roach. Keep it going. Yep. Hey, ain't he been thinking he cool lately? Cheap brews and a crew gravy. Fall in love, don't be cruel, baby. Kill the function when he show up faded. Messy as fuck, but nobody wanna say it. Pocket his price and he won't dare pay it. Pick a predicament and stick it. Land outstanding, piss poor planet. Out here dramatic and demanding. Can it, bastard? Imagine being average. Tragic. What the fuck is the magic in that shit? Packing emotional baggage in every interaction. Run a mile talking about facets, bragging stagnant. Can't pull his weight if you asked him. Borrow cash, cat call every curve. Bottom of the barrel, failing up. Whoa. You should forgive the devil's advocate for his averageness. He just wants some ass. Why you gotta be such a savage? Nah, turn pacifist. And swear to God that his ex is crazy. Same ex if the sex was lazy. Couldn't be you. Hearsay and rumors that couldn't be true. How very uncouth. Karma's proof, dare to doubt. Pressure, luck, fuck around, find out. Listen close to that bad sensation. Crash your couch and your expectations. All the nerve to ask you for patience. Tapping his foot like his time is wasted. Started the night on some let's not fight. 2 drinks in, break up out of spite. I'm done. Begging fate to just put him into his place. Mistook his girlfriend for a therapist, cut his losses, parted ways. Ordered another shot for courage, just thirsty to get laid. He grabbed her ass and she lit his whole fucking face with that can of rage. Shit! Fucking roach. Damn, man. Like, you gotta go get milk for pepper spray, bro. Water's not gonna help. You fucking deserve it.
Roaches.
Yes. Goodness IQ, this one is lush, kid. It's a song about feelings, we gotta get it right the first time, right? Okay. The fates gave me 3 in shades of daylight's magic number to reach in gifts of oxygen when doldrums pull me under. I'm grasping for the main and just pretend it sounds clever, trying to steal a slice of time by stitching sentences together. The gift don't make me better, the words don't make me whole. Folks see a beauty in it far outside of my control. The divination's waiting, tricks hiding in my sleeves. I pour the water, you read the fortune in the tea leaves. I see myself in you and offer riddles to explain. The puzzle finds its edges, the purpose finds its pain. I paint a pretty picture as you narrate the shades, the errors and the saves, the ugly and unscathed. I got a million tells beyond the utterance, I'm stuck. Has salt over my shoulder, come save me from my dumb luck. And yeah, it's just a song, you see the stars past the shit. Trying to battle back the bad days with some rhythm and wit. What more is there to say? What further can I give? The answer's always plenty, make a single from the many. Put it down, put it away, just come back when you got the time. Now I'll be waiting patient to return the favor in kind. It just happens to rhyme. Coffee or tea is on me, if you got the time. Now I
cannot eat emotions fast enough when the paper's burning. So thanks for letting me crash without trying to build a safer version. I'm a murderer crows, I'm a curmudgeon at best. I am happily in debt for every rusty thump from my chest. I try to catch every breath. I am the luckiest fool to have found a circle of folks who think I might be slightly cool. Let the sun shine in and squint till a smile finds its place. Let it take what it takes. Make haste to slow your pace. Tell another charming raconteur anecdote a mile or more and back and forth some metaphors. So on and so forth. 3 cheers for the tale. Share a blunt or a grin. Surface a bit more love before the walls come closing in. How you paint a better portrait than the picture as it is. Step back to spy the corners. Let it lie or let it live. Pouring honey in your ears. Share the story, share a beer. Share and share alike or share the silence. Leave it here. It plays the parcel parts. Here's hoping you can see it. The smallest threads bind us. We weft in all the meaning. So when you scry the runes in the poem, here's the secret. I only put it in a song if I mean it. 3 cheers for the muses. Love y'all, man. For mom, for dad, and the 3 muses. There ain't a song without you. Yes, Lord.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I'm in love with you.
Snap out of it!
I can't.
Even if no one else ever hears this song, it's for you. Cross my fingers and my heart, light the lamps and the votives, stop being afraid to fall in love, embrace the thorns and roses, patience through the awkward phrases, bad poetry and all, sound like heaven on a headset in every evening's call, count my shekels in the fall, scrape together a plane ticket, hide the crush inside the missives, cry at the end of every visit, share war stories and class antics, simpler days and pastimes, grad students fall in love, every angel rolls their eyes, tell your friends tales a long distance, got you painted like a fool. Like my girlfriend's so cool, but she goes to a different school, face ass. Caught flights and feelings for a girl from California via a million other countries. Story gotta stay in order. We weave a yarn with bigger smiles these days. Cause every time we be ready to push play, there is something in the way. So when you want someone to stick around, there's a moment you realize you passed the crush, you fucking dunce. You've been in love the entire time. How did this happen? So bad to be here, right? You're staying. Shall I count the ways? How much time you got? I could rattle off the top 10 on the spot. Hey, yo, watch this. You've never had a better backup on life stats. A team deathmatch, ever ready with bad linguistics and worse puns to match. Head dyed a shade off a Run Lola Run. Wear a jet black outfit in the screaming summer sun. Catch me swooning when she's smiling, cute when she prattles on. And the bed is too big when she's gone. Heard she wheeled a whirling dervish at a disco until sunrise. Scousing Modelo's with femmes and fellows. If you know her, it's no surprise. Love got a bad rep in rap. Turn the good shit to more plastic. Making lovers antagonists, a set piece mannequins. Purposefully cold and common sense diminished. Afraid of being bitter and lonely when their younger days are finished. So call me weird cause I buy her flowers for any reason. Cause love deserves the work if you want it to blossom every season. Hi, Rabbit. Hi, Rabbit. Even if no one ever hears, even if no one else ever hears, even if no one else ever hears, the song is for you. Я тебя люблю. Not sure as to whether or not you slapping? Call us at 1-800-IS-YOU-SLAPPING, where we ask the question, is you? Call us now. Our experts are waiting to help you with your slap check.
1-800-ISSUES.
Man, fuck that. I know I'm slacking.
Peace to the fellow ball brother Slade, man. Astounding, astounding, astounding. I most throw some soul in it.
This one's for Dad.
Clean that mirror off, let's roll.
He ever listens to rap music.
I count my grays every morning. Age is a privilege, nerdy black dude still rapping, making a decent living. Busy hours most days for the time that needs killing. Scraping by and saving, here's to my first million. 39 and 0 years old, undefeated. Mr. and Mrs. Moses, only baby boy. Cried every season. From Chatham, Avalon on 81st and Sangamon. A true nerd, Sovereign, right-handable, right on. Soul brother, brother, brother. Number 101. Box cutter logic kept it sharp above his gums.
For instance,
Facts said in an academic, sans rhetoric and embellishment. The olive branch and a weapon depending upon your perspective. I mean, you get it. Cue the weighing screaming. Message. The nerve of heads selling the lowest efforts. Please learn your lessons. I'm so extroverted and excellent with my resume of references and guaranteed to be fucking breathless by the time this multi ends. Been nice like that. Sauce don't stick, laundry clean. Got a style heads envy cause they can't emulate. Stay consistent and humble amongst these unlucky mumbles. Now make a ruckus and the cold will untuck you. Make room for the rumble. Lord strike you lucky, make the bludgeoning a blur. Drop rap, get a day job, let some growing up occur. But if you yap your ugly jaw at him, smash your gray matter and still offer to fix your laptop out.
cue the canned laughter.
Yeah, so what'd your dad name? It was my best kept secret, I guess that I just leaked it. Got my whole black soul in these syllables. Pops raised the sun and then passed the torch that came before him. Son of water, bit of music and a backyard to run. Now it'll take a couple decades, but at least he won't be boring. He's every bit Skipper's son, check the pictures for the proof. Both the man and the musician got some growing to do. A superhero I ain't, a lucky son of the soil. A million miles in the tank, a million more days to toil. Been running 5 miles a day, running my mouth in my brain. Dodging the gods and the saints, leaning on sorry and thanks. Lose myself in the dark, squint and smile at the light. Rotate a record and a recollection fall out of flight. I sound a barbaric yawp, stretch my mind out the mold forever. That brother with some pretty pros and breath control. Water the garden, tell my therapist the truth. Ride a fixie for some distance, work the formulas to proofs. Smudge my glasses, bring a cup of tea for rabbit. Buy a record, buy 3, buy 20, bad habits. Buy a moment, bide my time, lose control. Sky is the highest, gorgeous limit from depression's deepest hole. That voice at the jam. Chicago roots, Berwyn's best, king of over-enunciation and acing most of his tests. From the cult that cares, a couple close-knit crows. Might croon the blues, might grace the evening news. Prone to bruise, never could discern the clues. The scholar and the fool, drowning at the shallow end of the pool. Nickname for nerdy shit stuck in his unglued medulla. Calling ollie oxygen unto the raconteur. The masses call him Moses, his karma standing steady. But the cousins on uncles call him ever loud you ain't. Yeah, cool. Yeah, what's your mama called? A name that isn't for you, let's keep it that way. Got my whole black soul in these syllables. Didn't learn to really be myself until some better folks taught me. Now he's leaning on the letters and the laurels worth keeping. Yeah, it's a father-son sequel, but there's love in the meaning. Take care, make sure to eat, and your glasses need cleaning. I pass my dad the kindness when I chat him up this evening.
King Edward! King Edward!
Name. What's your name? Edward.
All right.
Back?
I think we back. All right, so running down what you heard, first and foremost, we had Roach, produced by the homie Egoless, all the way out in Croatia. Ogden, I hope you're well, bro. I don't know whether or not you had a chance to make it tonight, but we appreciate you. After that, we had Muses, produced by the God IQ Atlanta, Break Monks in the building. After that was Rabbit, produced by that gentleman down there, DJ Belly. Lots of feelings rap in this mug. And last but not least, we had Edward 2, His Highness, produced by the fellow ball brother Slade. Peace to Slade as well. Thank you so much. Man, this is like Roach is the covert killer on this whole project. It was my favorite song to make, but it's not my favorite song on the album. You know what I mean? Like Curb Service, yeah, man. Curb Service did work. Was just like, you're gonna record every single one of these lines by themselves for like dramatic effect, right? And I'm like, I guess I am now. So yeah, man. Roach was fun to make. It's even more ridiculous to perform because I have to find the bottom of my lungs for an entire song. Shouts to my heads that rap in triplets and double time the entire time, because I don't know how you do it without like biting through your own tongue, you know. So yeah, man.
I remember the first time you played that track, and I had never heard it before.
Yeah.
I think we were playing some little festival in Indiana, I want to say.
Yeah.
So, I was like, I don't know what this is. This is some new shit. I'll play it. I play the beat, and I swear to God, I thought you gave me the wrong beat at first. I was like, I was like, wait, is he really going to rap over this? And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
He is rapping over this. I was
Yeah,
like, you don't
man.
rap on beats like this.
Not you. I mean, I've done double time stuff before. I did it a lot when I was younger, man. It's just, you know, it's.
Sorry, chat's wilding right now.
They really are. Like
what y'all talking about over there?
Like giving like Zombie. Everyone could stand to lose a little tongue.
Or get some. Whatever.
I mean, you know, the experiences may vary. I mean, like, hey, it's up to you, you know. But losing, I'm not trying to have that happen, man. Like I need my, you know, taste buds for things. What are you wilding about right now? What are you losing about? Right?
Bro, 30 Edwards lost the name of his black metal band. Bro.
Oh man, look. I'm already kind of like coming to grips as I get older with the fact that, like, you know, for a very long time I kind of thought that my official government name made me sound like a 45-year-old white accountant. I'm just kind of.
Your name is not Kevin Miller.
I mean, it just sounds like you're running for mayor, so you should probably run for mayor, bro.
Oh, it's a really bad idea.
Why?
They don't want me in charge here.
You know, folks, like, help me out here. Throw a 1 in chat if you believe that DJ Belly should run for mayor. Because, you know, like... Look,
all right. I mean...
Look, man, I mean, somebody hit 1.5. Lamont Manuel said 1.5. So that means you got to run for mayor and usurp the current mayor? You got work to do, bro. You got work to do, man.
I'll add it to my list. I have a platform, actually.
What's the platform?
It mainly involves bringing back primetime pizza.
For those of y'all that were not in Champaign during a certain era, primetime pizza saved my life some nights, bro. Like, just...
If Gamera's in chat, I don't know if she is or not, but she has a list
of restaurants to bring back.
No, of my platform.
Oh, say words, Chase. Silvermine too. Silvermine needs to come back.
Hell yeah.
And Giovanni's.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, all right, man. We ready to keep going?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna rudely change the channel here. We're about to hop right back to it. You are eight tracks in.
What's next?
What's next? What's next? He asked. It's a guide to improving your life, Kevin.
Okay, before we get into this is fucked up, right? So I feel like this is one of my favorite beats I've ever made, right? And I was like, oh, this beat's so hard. I love it. It's dope. And this man just raps about his skincare routine on it and talks a bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Yeah, Lamont's right. It's your life specifically, DJ Belly. It's a method for you improving your life. All right,
that's fair.
So that being said, before we keep going, Curb Service, you wild. Before we keep going, one more time, that QR code that you're seeing on the screen right now will take you to the album's pre-order page. We also pinned a link at the top, so if you just want to click the web link, go ahead. Pre-orders are open right now. This album is out in less than about 36 hours. Release will be noon on Saturday. If you pre-order, you get a chance to listen to 4 tracks right now, 3 of which we've played. The 4th one is coming up. And also you'll, be supporting some indie rappers, which I'm sure all of us can appreciate the needs for. So, Lo, make sure that the pen that you have to go with the said notebook, make sure the pen works, because these tips are going to come rather fast. So stay tuned, but here we go, folks. Number 9.
Larry likes to give himself plenty of time to wash.
You mean he takes a shower every day?
It's a good idea. Your body does a lot of perspiring. Larry's thorough. He makes sure he washes all over. He gives his face a good rubbing.
Look, I don't mean to be, like that dude or anything, but like, has anybody ever told you that you kind of smell unhealthy?
Holy shit, that's you?
The body is a church of breaking even. A tug of war between a well of energy and outright hedonism. Living well is what you make it. There is barely room to breathe. So 8 hours sleep and stretching are aspirations to achieve. But holy fuck, y'all, the things that I have seen. Legions of the unclean and the audacity they breed.
Yo, bro, you're bald.
Yeah, but you could light your cigarette from the reflection off my head, and you're a dude who doesn't wash your legs. Now, one of the major reasons dating doesn't work is that you need therapy. And when you're clean, you still smell like spicy dirt. You're breaking out like a squeaky teenager, well into your 30s. CTA riders and denizens do exclaim your musk is earthy. Today's the day we set you straight and put you back on pace. First, stop using body lotion on your face.
Good job.
God damn it, son, this is common fucking sense. I shouldn't have to tell you to scrub proper every shower and your legs too. Pumice your calluses once a week or when observed. Exfoliate is more than a Latin-rooted 4-syllable word. Irish Spring is a fucking deadbeat with no luck to bring. Drop your macho dog shit, buy soap that smells like actual things. Got hair on your face? Great, here's advice. Get some soap in it too. If need be, wash it twice. Condition it, rinse well, comb or brush, oil or cream, and it ain't meant to be scraggly. Go to the barber when you need. Now masks are for everyone. Clay appeal is up to you. Surfaces Sunday morning for skincare. In the easiest of proofs, oily skin should wash with something that helps keep down the sheen. Wet your face first, wash warm, rinse cold until clean. It goes. Serum then moisturizer with SPF protection. Solid cologne before leaving home, just use it with discretion. Brush and floss is automatic. Trim the hair from your ear and nose. Keep your sneakers clean and iron your fucking clothes. Now we're just scratching the surface for improvements in your epic. People you stand near should not have to beg you to be hygienic. You open your dusty maw, raise your arms, and it's clear we smelled you coming and cursed our sinuses for being clear. It's better for society and better for your health. And it's even better because you don't smell like you want to be by yourself. Better to tackle the problem head on and expend the effort. Now for being interesting, it's a different talk, and that charge is separate.
It's a separate charge.
Let's take it a step at a time, okay? Good chat. We'll circle back next week and see where we're at.
There's a lot to cover today.
In the meantime, I'd like you to do some journal work for me.
Okay, about what?
Talk to me, okay? We're gonna do some different shit this time, alright?
Okay, alright.
No more soap that dries out your skin.
Yeah. Different lotions for your face and the rest of your body. Okay. Excellent progress today. Thanks, dog. No, seriously, you've done a good job. Thanks, man. All right? Okay, so we'll see you next week? Yes, hope wonderful. Just make sure, yeah, when you step out, pay the receptionist before you leave. Oh, you're like 6 payments behind. Oh, shit. But the help comes first. Okay, thanks, dog. Thanks for your time.
Wash your ass.
Larry likes to give himself plenty of time to wash.
Right. How we used to do it when we were open check, check. And that's about right. They said, here's a molehill, now make a mountaintop. Hand to be a diesel-hearted diaspora. Call it hip-hop, provided no step ladders, just bare stomachs to sharpen my ego. My peers yelling respect mine, missing all their free throws. Hey, there we were, 2 meters high and rising, first confidence. Who the fuck was I to have a voice? Didn't sum to any kind of sense, my gift to gab got lost in the post. Motors that won't run, Daedalus weeps and gravity's peak wax wings too close to the sun. Locked in my bird cage, playing for fun. Carving a starving artist totem from any driftwood that would come. Said it would clash once or 100 times. Stop when I'm done, felt sick to my stomach, crushing my nerves underneath my thumb. Which obscures it most? The witty quotes of folks stay facing through head nods to your teenage rap suicide notes. Who's to know, he said flinchingly. I tally good days as dumb luck, deafening self-criticism, sketching Picasso by paper cuts. Making a crown with bare hands, workaholic pace, catching pennants by throwing up, then throwing the runner out at second base. I take your bows and filthy looks, thanks kindly for both. Scholastic bowl, breathing life, Black Macbeth got quotes. Cutting gazelles on short sets, parents full of hope, depression overflows his chemistry notes. It just worries his folks. All he wants for his birthday is better balance. Lost in the logic, makes rap shit his obelisk. Watch trip over any of his topics. Every day's a new horizon in this non-agonic hobby. Stretches asthma to anathema. Leave it dead, revisit the body, mind the scars. Cherish the therapy and mount the merits. Who the bully bruises the paper, then hide the notebook from his parents. Hail the heir apparent. What it's like to slay that. Sometimes set it straight feels so odd and heavy to carry. It ain't a damn thing changed, save for the tarnish on the picture frame. Scapegoat academia, the prime engine to blame now. Which demons knock your door frame? Name the monsters under your bed. Ditch that heavy cross by the wayside. Repeat the lines in your head. Insomniac Street got a dean's list in the undertow. Clever on the speech tip, give him a house party, watch him go. Mr. and Mrs. Moses, baby, straining to grow up to be a poet. Cherish the self-esteem in spades, might be gone before you know it. If he's depressed, he don't show it. If it's shy, it's never seen. Teetering breaths edge the precipice like the worst fears can be. Cannibal crushing, drowning and drowning in sunlight. Ain't the first time we are lost in our function. Aimless abundance, major malfunctions. Connected self-worth to the last thing that he's released. Creating a wonderful engine by which his self-esteem can get policed. Riding high 1 second means the reckoning's coming in close second. Disappeared for days and told all his friends it was a close session. Trying to shake this hungry ghost. The crown he's carving cuts him bloody. Maybe the coronation's coming close. Maybe this time might be different. Maybe we should hit the brakes. We would not excel at being human if we did not make the same mistakes. Maybe we should cherish the quiet. Try to set a different pace. Became dusty but not dented. A reefer basket case. Mongrel met his maker. And the crestfall could not have been clearer, as it turned out to be the asshole in the mirror. At least my worst enemy's familiar, and I can dissect the lies he told. It's been sleepless years. My apologies if you caught me being cold. I carved my own headstone. Never let anyone wish me well. Refuse the comfort zone fool's gold and the flowers I would never smell. The prospect of an early end wilted just became too terrifying. I ain't dead, I just think I'm done. I'm done. Dying.
If you'll just take a number, somebody will be with you shortly.
My therapist said rap's good for me. And he's overthinking. I don't know what to do with that now. Because when you overthink, like, you're gonna overthink, like, everything. So round and around the thought goes. Chasing it for a mile a minute. If you're lucky, it just snaps into place. Say your brother got 1,000,000 miles of gripe. Yeah, what it look like. Trying to build against the tidal wave height. Shooing down strife on a 3-dog night. Start a pistol cracking on a bullet called life. Bare hands to the crag, it's an uphill fight. Pry open my ribs and let in some light. Run 1,000,000 miles a minute trying to loft a lead kite. If it looks like this, then you're doing it right. 3 hours a week ain't a price to pay for keeping your demons and leanings at bay. Fiending for reason or something to say. Toss your feelings to journal for next week, okay? Yeah, got it. Could have been a prophet with them options. DM and serotonin. Hey boo, what's pop? Fall asleep on cue of any sad sad sunsets. Woke up unrefreshed with my message on red. Fresh every function, pulling up tough. Say they getting what we giving, but it still ain't enough. It sucks, but it's been worse. It's been a hole in the boat, the lowest of lows. A crack in composure, a reason to fold. The densest of dunces, a persistent float. The moment of clarity, dangling the bait outside of my grip. Still reaching, and I'ma be a $3 bill. Insufferable curmudgeon, make the world stand still. Collapsing and combusting, say the hole don't fill. We pitching and unplugging, no breaks or thrills. The physics at the bugging, it's a war of the wills. We tussling and tugging, sit and eat your fill. A hush upon the cussing, ain't it good to be home? Not an hour out of place, lost track of the time, still patiently wait.
Yo, this will be a good point to cue to Mr. Burns' laugh. I'll turn it all to smithereens if it turns bad. Heartedly Paul McCartney getting a guitar to whip a rapper. Ain't a musician, been told my pen is obsolete. But then they rally round on my hot takes. Revenge a cold dish I like to serve sitting on hot plates. These fucking newcomers is not trained. I'm pissed off, screaming temporarily, teaching, putting up blockades. A simple roll of the gas, I'm breathing octane. Take a hip hopper and walk him without a flock flame. Never met a soul who put in the 2 cents and immediately got changed. Breaking Benjamin, healing Beyonce. Satan's penmanship, stealing the concave texture. We all come to surface when the gods say, hella this amount of cooks in the kitchen. The wall stained, yell at the choir that stood on conviction. But all sang tenor, gotta play a role. Pussy, it's no cookies to holding cash. Seen a rapper get put on fast, ain't did a show, but braggadocio ain't allow him to catch up. They throw him a bag, but he ain't know they throw him his last. Just like that, it's over. Ain't heard Armani White in a minute, huh? Was on the block while you ain't spinning for. It comes to playing victim, you scream at Christopher Griffin. Lung capacity, if it was important to you, you get it done. Simple stuff, really get you buck 50 if you fuck with me. I was in my 5950 moving dumb. Sticky, be sure, dummy, y'all clean, come up off burnt money. I'm 10 years alone, ducked off in the yurt. Study, I'm just not the one to kiki with. You rap, I hear scat like one of CC's lips. A part of me always stick to paper where the bottom of Reese's sit. What I'm holding, get him in DC's bid. Sure, doom, I'm potting all red, strutting out the courtroom. Spitting image like Mendice's kids contort tunes till they sound different. Add life so it pound different, make them gather round, listen. Short views in the ground tripping, carry the current like we down sipping. Wake up from their ZZ trip, anticipate the choo-choo-choo like an 07 Wheezy flick. Albums be MP3 CD thick. You ain't coming like these three, just dig it. Crushed kid between these two bicuspids, I ain't brushed it. Thought I saw tools here, food, now it's a bloodshed. Leave you thinking and really rethinking what's red. Not the same one Mo's got left on. Okay, next song coming, cocaine, death strong show stage, no harbinger for the set. Leave the waiting room and come up on an audience.
In the waiting room.
Make you wait, and you wait.
The clock's ticking, the timing is not infinite, skipping about. Dipping in out of the heart, sinning is this image, real or apparition. A passive vision that I latch you when I lack conviction. Get mad suspicious of the shiftiness of mortal man. I barely trust myself. Shooting the shots, but I bust in stealth and miss the target, so I gather up to lug my shells and reposition. But this mission is an unfound hell. I seek solace in the sunset. A bit lighter cause a blunt wet. A pashmina for the funk set. Wondering peace off of sublets. I'm pretty sure I got enough to buy at least a couple months, but something tells me that's a dumb bet. See, life's consistent with the tough checks. The degradation isn't done yet. Never will fall like Decepticons. I'm blessed to call myself an optimist who stretches out his consciousness to optimize his confidence. The soul is self-fulfilling while the ego feasts on compliments. Easy to be humble when you never reach the opulence. Hard to wait when feeling more deserving than the occupants. Purgatory been the current story, I'll acknowledge it. Truth can be a pill too big, gotta swallow it. Seen a lot of dreams laid to rest in that necropolis. Patience ain't an option, it's required of the squire who aspires to be king one day though. Never let them force you in the mold like Plato. Knowledge will present itself in form sight Plato. Mind's eye wide, ignorance quite fatal. Words come alive, idolize my fable. Waiting for my number to be called. I've been studying they flaws, I am utterly appalled. Anonymity is lost in assembly of frauds in the field. I'm fake free, but it costs to be real.
Waiting room, third floor.
There are good habits and there are bad habits. Listen close, hard rap fans. I'm just saying, like, we dodged a bullet, bro. Okay, I'll explain. Give me a sec. Hold on. Let me light this right fast. Light one, purely for penance, smoke it down to the filter, wagon jaws and wolf tickets while the moment getting pilfered. Habit turned hindrance, too hard to avoid. 6 years of setting fire to all my small joys. I got a vibe like a poltergeist haunting a bar stool. Bless the fine overflowing before he sip it. A couple fists of digits, cowboy killers, hazy missives. A twisted pair of scissors, still cutting a razor's line.
Where did this start?
Once upon a time at an Urbana house party, juking up to jumpstart, exit the function smartly. About a block to walk before the vices, sweating sheets, kindly smiles offers a camel when consent is kiss complete. And I was sent, smitten, twice shy, once bitten. It's gotta be a one-off.
Me a smoker must be
Now I spend enough time keeping dirt off of my cleats to succumb to another sin that is sure to stain my teeth. Perfect circle smoking squares, time bleeds a little sweeter, collegiate and broke, so bought 2 packs, kept them fresh in the freezer. Plucking acrid ambrosia like a feather on the breeze. Every rainy day's favorite, counting steps on how I breathe, it goes.
Inhale.
A pinprick of a problem keeping my peace.
Exhale.
Your biggest gripe is nothing ever feels complete. Pick a tightrope to stroll. When you're ready, walk the line. I think I'll have a cigarette and bide my time.
Let me borrow your
Just a sec.
Looks like I picked the wrong week for smoking. In a week, you're living off of cigarettes
Please
and
don't tell Mama that I smoke.
coffee.
High and tight, nothing, he's an overtalked mess. Don't smell like an ashtray, always smartly dressed. The kindest flock of crows you ever known. Tap his heart and left pocket when he swapped the pack in his cell phone.
No, wait,
Yeah, scared the better ghost out of my cousins who go from laughs and roasting to a face-shaped haunted. They tell me every bad tale, said I heard them all before and promised that I'd quit when I did not need it anymore.
I still need it.
Addiction's no joke. This wasn't quite a vice. There's camaraderie in the smoker circle. The solitude is nice. In grad school, it brought us closer, climbing ivory tower sites. Don't tell anyone I enjoyed the tobacco once or twice. Going cross-eyed and absolutely painless. Swear I'm acting casual, I'm losing my shape. Take a cigarette break. Either I pair this coffee with a Marlboro Red, or I lose the pedagogic analysis I've been keeping in the back of my head. It's all coming together from 19 to 25. Started at Allen Hall, then followed me like a vulture. Picking at my petty cash with ashes and lung hacking. I only burned one a day, but it was enough for a habit. Dissertation final draft saved at an ungodly hour. Sent a text to my girlfriend, couldn't wait to take a shower. Walked out to Chili Spring, pulled a Lucy, smoked the stack, then promptly threw away the rest of the pack.
And now I go running.
One take, Mr. Gates.
That's better for me, right?
That's what extra lung capacity will do for you.
Okay, so it's for the lungs. All right.
I mean, smoke them if you got them, but, you know, or don't smoke them.
Smokes or drinks or philosophize.
Your choice.
Oh, we back. Oh, we back. Oh, we
That's
back.
why I'm not hearing you twice.
All right, quick rundown. So let's see. We started with the guide that you should follow to help keep yourself not smelling offensive, Self-Care, which was produced by that man down there, DJ Belly. Next was Postmortem, Requiem Part 3, produced by the forever friend and UC Hip Hop alumni, Ronesh. Peace to Ronesh, all the way out in the Bay Area. Appreciate you, man. Next was Waiting Room, featuring Chase Baby and Sandman Slim of the almighty Trouble Chasing crew out of Champaign, Illinois. Produced by that man down there, DJ Belly, based off of a sample that I brought to him, which I'll talk about in just a sec. And then last but not least, 6 Years of Bad Luck, produced by the man DJ Belly down there, cuts by the bro DJ Artist. He did all the cuts on him, man. And that man is astounding with the turntable,
He's a beast.
bro.
He makes me feel like I don't know how to use turntables, bro. I'm like, bro, look at this man. Shit.
So the whole theme of this album, apparently, the subtext of the album was making DJ Belly angry. So he already told you how mad he was about Self-Care. He's about to be even, like, he would tell you how angry he is about the flip or the sample that I brought him for 6 Years of Bad Luck. But he has to admit that the song is fire first.
It is good.
Yes, thank you.
It's just one of those things where, like, you know, you make a bunch of beats when you're sitting there solo by yourself. You kind of find what vibrates and resonates with you, you know, and samples to flip and whatnot. And I'll tell you this, I never would have picked that sample. But it's dope, and it was fun to work with. Like, kind of do some different shit.
Yeah, man, it was fun to make, and it was a song that I wrote that not long after I had sort of revealed to my parents on my 38th birthday that I used to smoke cigarettes. You know, kind of writing about it hilariously enough, and I began smoking cigarettes because of one place in Urbana, Illinois, and that was Allen Hall, my dorm. And because of some very, very choice situations and kind of being handed a cigarette as an assumption where I'm just like, well, what do I do with this? And then smoking said cigarette and being like, okay, well, this isn't so bad. And then as Belly and I's friendship evolved, him making fun of me for smoking half cigarettes at a time, or only allowing myself one cigarette a day, or having a weird, as he calls it, a weird posture of smoking cigarettes.
You hold the cigarette weird.
You hold cigarettes weird.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I mean, I got over it. Anyway. Continue.
Yeah. So, look, Curb Service, you need to leave me alone, bro. You know too much about me to be made like
bro, real talk though. That is kind of how he be holding it, though. Like, yo, you got a Halloween costume yet?
I'm going as Gomez Adams.
Oh, okay. He do be putting his hand on his hip all sassy too. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna drive down to Champaign just to hurt you.
He'll go live before he does. Don't worry.
Yeah, more. I will keep it on live as I'm pulling up to wherever the fuck you are. But yeah, man, we're getting close, y'all. The last two tracks are coming up, and my 1-2 punch in terms of favorite tracks on this album are up next. I would like to come back one more time before we send it off for the night, but just as a preface, the hardest song to write is the last one you'll hear tonight, and that is number 14, The Atomic Wizard. I will talk to y'all about that once we come back. So what's good, DJ Belly? We ready to hop back in?
Let's do it.
All right, man. Final two, y'all. Last two. One more time again. If you point your cell phone camera at that QR code right there, it takes you to the pre-order page for the album. We also have links pinned around. Our admins are tossing links in. So please go pre-order the album. Tell your friends to as well. But only if you dig it. I don't want y'all buying this out of any obligation or things like that to support our bad habits. We want you to buy this album if you dig the work. So with that said, let's go ahead and hop back in. Unlucky number 13, Sisyphus Redux.
Okay, it goes like this. Man versus hill. Tell a million tall tales, build them walls taller still. Hunger set on self-destruction, unhinged jaw, eat my fill. Heave the boulder on the shoulder, dry swallow the bitter pill. He's a curmudgeon to himself, keep neuroses glued in place. Running at a pace where even God would scream. The brakes! Laughing daggers, weaker Mondays, ain't you glad you let the curse in? A trench coat full of crows, masquerading as a person. Charm packed to bursting, lamping in the lurches. Immersive and unnerving, first name is Eldritch Curses. Binged on blurred vision, the fear gets no clearer. Double dog dare you to say Nerd King 5 times in a mirror. And if that don't set the table, here's the scope. If you had an inkling to cross paths, please tell Google you need a new route. He'll laugh you into misery and spoil your day. Late 30s workaholic trying to push his favorite boulder out the way. Got a million wine brides, cup of coffee double black. Got his rivals stuck on panic and they cannot double back. Push for the peak past the valley, taking up the slack. Too fucking focused on actually being dope to worry about his stats. You're rocking with the absolute worst. Can I kick it? Yes, I can. I don't know you, that's my purse. Run your mouth at your own risk, approve yourself biased. My name is AMS, it's pronounced Your Highness. Sisyphus, the man of a million hidden triggers, pushing boulders, pushing daisies, large as life gets no bigger. Burn the candle at both ends, comfortable crunching the figures, knuckles lovingly emblazoned with the words, I'm that nigga, bear witness.
Sisyphus achieved happiness in that absurd repetition.
We must imagine Sisyphus happy. We must imagine Sisyphus happy.
It goes like this. Foot versus the brakes. There have been some misconstruences and outright mistakes. So to set the proper pace, we have tabled all debates. This appetite for destruction does not leave dirty plates. We dry the ink within some dirges. Scribble across a page, scrawl the filigree and lace in cursive on wet pavement. Made the miniature matryoshka growing ever smaller still. Cooked down to the simple quandary. Is he still ill? What a question. Church carnival mysteries in store. Rap starting behind Monty Hall's 3 mystery doors. Got IQs like winter temperatures and some hashtag lore. Call your style different but don't know what it means anymore. Stare at you sideways with them suspicious dog eyes. Trying to peep the sleight of hand or the seams in the disguise. Dressed like the devil crying mama. Glasses clean, never loses keys. I mean, how nice could he genuinely be? Fuck around and drop it on the angle. Acute without the kick and boot. Through the upright to the announcer's booth. The fuck is you? Forest show improve, it's lash move, nothing to prove. What up, Doc? Man, it's nothing new, been kicking it, schnicking food with an inimitable grace that now says you've met your maker. Get these losers loose of bustiers before they faint from the ether vapors. Collude with the capers and made the swiftest reaper taken. Been lapping you braggers, you laggers, see you later. Sisyphus the undefeated, throwing raw hands at the crag, fatigue never deleted. Been scribbling for Kobe years, still hail it as ahead of his time. Never sweating the technique, it's just another hill to climb. Go practice. Perfect.
Final log for patient. Tomorrow this case is due for a transfer to a different facility, and nothing I've ever read or learned has ever presented quite the way this case has. Sure, I've had patients with delusions and hallucinations, but this patient has presented with numerous symptoms accompanied by odd physical phenomena. Altered mind state is still present, but simultaneously patient presents as lucid and coherent, an atypical state for most of the patients on this wing. You'll be in a conversation with him, and then glass starts cracking or objects float around the room. Since receiving word of his transfer, his affect has flattened, his mood tanked. He's expressed a lot of worry, repeating, "I can't stay here anymore." For all the work we've done, it's difficult to let go, even if it is in his best interest. I plan to be here for the transfer tomorrow, if for nothing else than to see him off safely. Who knows where this case will go from here, though? There will have to come a moment where the fear subsides enough to reveal the person underneath. Log closed.
Here's a graceful exit for you. From a short story I wrote. 9th grade, 1999. Physicians didn't really have a name or any particular physical forces to be blamed. No disabilities beyond the eyesight. All right, kid. Third lens blinking at the ghost in the room. Every figure speaks in riddles too complicated to understand. He learned in the unspoken by touching the ether's hand. World breeds a bit bigger, turn maybe to a might. Finger pointing to the moon seems to cast its own light. He nudged his toys to dance, it felt like celebration. Mom and dad called it overactive imagination. Tarot's evil turn got the back of his neck burning. His parents pound the church, the vicar calls it concerning. The arms that held him have an armistice now at arm's length. Cold as a love that comes from a fear of strength. Prayed on knees and sensibilities for mom and pop to treat him well. The circumstance of better chances drawn in paper and pastels. Heroes thin as paper, light large as life. Read his own bedtime stories, cried himself goodnight. Hold the curse close to contemplate if God gave the glitch. Asking the question like scratching a never-ending itch till it bleeds. The hurt inside the static, the drift to sleep punctuated by parents' whispered panic. Lights flicker erratic, Vapor hangs on every breath, the pangs impalpable worry. Death's presence wasn't a stretch. Some long-forgotten God had thrown blessings unto this holy mess, and as quickly as it was present, so it left. Breathless mantras chased at a quiet behind a closed door. Baby boy sleeping in his bed, floating 4 feet off of the floor. I don't think we can go back to normal anymore. There's a peace in solitude, of course. A lost cause and deep wounds whenever it is forced. Now that's him in the corner, under the din of a hissing spotlight. Guarded gazes labeled as antisocial plate when someone says they understand. Countdown to calamity. Platitudes adults use to hide their fear of alchemy. Perplexed at how he dared to smile wide. Soul black as coal, hidden under every white lie, binging every buzzword. Hoping it'll help, only friends he had made him look like he was talking to himself. No one let the freak float. Gotta nail him to the floor, suspicious and unbelievable. There was no either or, he's a marvel of a more. And I saw an abhorrent folding cut corner cranes. Outlet heavy horrors, depression replaced by forced revelry. Living past the prologue, new swinging in the devil's tree. Now we never sold his secrets, pursed lips upon a price. Made salt shakers float when the other kids asked him nice. Dose the open doors, happy quotients running thin. Wrench open his rib cage, let the sun shine in. Might be coming out his shell, might just try to be himself. Heaven scrapes the pavement, might be a glimpse of hell. Might be another poltergeist with tales to tell. Or the ghost babbling the undeciphered spells. But the fates already had plans. Every adult said he could not, the better ghost said he can. When the details get messy and solace is inconvenient, your achievement becomes how clean you decide to leave it. No more secrets. I can't stay anymore. Mind scatter into pieces, dandelion in the wind. Stutter out a skeleton closet cluttered with skeletons. It don't look like balance. The tightrope is razor thin. Make heresy from hearsay. Not twice, let the ether in. Body like a barricade. Soul untucked and lazy. 1,000,001 shades of damn, this nigga crazy. Flowers bloom from concrete off a double dare and a maybe. Witnesses swear it happened, but the details are all hazy. Wonder what mother made him, what father would dare to sire. Resemble the illest Omer. Karma's engine never tires. Count conundrums, conjure curses. Swear he love it. Numbers will find the limit. Everything budges till it doesn't. Now push. Barely found a moment to breathe before the questions found their answers in the tricks up his sleeve. Felt like the farthest stone thrown from redemption. One word story, footnote, coin flip, run on sentence. Wring his hands till they finally stood still. The cup overflows, never granted the grace to spill. Lock every door, draw the curtains in care. Whispered he was leaving to the ceiling. Let the dirty plastic catch the prayer. Draw some runes and conclusions, minor swoons and abuses. No fantastic Wiccans, no black cauldrons brewing. No ancient lost whatevers calling purgatory's pews. They were just the cruelest words he knew. 1,000,000 points of light and sound. The glass ceiling crushed crashes. A drop in the barometer, an air of violent static. Every apparition echoed the question without fear. What if a magic nigga just up and disappear? Gone.
Alert protects your health and it can save your life.
Call 1-800.
The perfect soundtrack for your way of life.
This concludes another day of outstanding television programming on Channel 5 in Chicago. We now leave the air and wish you a pleasant good morning.
This concludes our broadcast day. Click.
Yeah, y'all.
What's up?
Man. So let me get the officials out of the way while I'm like trying to choke back a bunch of everything else. Number 13, Sisyphus Redux, sequel to a song that I released in 2021. Appropriately enough, if you know the myth of Sisyphus, originally released on the Over Under EP. That was produced by that man DJ Belly, and my God, that dude put his whole foot in that beat. And then last but not least, The Atomic Wizard, number 14, produced by that man DJ Belly with a voiceover from one of my oldest friends, Reese. Thank you, Reese. I don't know if you're going to get a chance to see this, but I figured that Zombie Toast will probably tell you that you got shouted out to the internet. Again, produced by DJ Belly, including the sneaky little soft jungle outro, which was completely his idea, man. Like, man, yeah. Thank you all for being here. The Atomic Wizard's a real difficult song personally, because it's going to be immensely hard to perform, because it's one of those things where, like, you know, if you where and when you don't have words for a situation when you're a kid, sometimes the expression finds itself elsewhere. And finding your old collections of short stories from when you were young and didn't quite have words for depression but knew what it felt like is a little humbling. And so 12-year-old influences, 12 and 13-year-old influences, I should say, finding me at 40 years old is it's great to be able to look back and to kind of be able to get the feeling of what it was like back then versus, you know, what it feels like now to be not past it but having learned to live around it. So yeah, y'all. That's the whole thing. 14 tracks, 58 minutes, lots of channel switching on the in-between. I want to give some very, very huge shout outs first and foremost to the entirety of chat, to my admins. Thank y'all so much for your help out this evening.
I see a West Jarl in chat.
Yes, say a word. Peace, West Jarl. I want to give a massive, massive, massive bit of thanks to the gent on camera below, Belly, man.
I'm glad we
Like,
finally made some
I know,
music
right?
together.
Took us long enough, brother. But man, what a great feeling, brother. Like you really put some astounding effort into this, man, and I cannot.
No, it's super fun. I love it.
Thank
I'm
you,
super
man.
happy with it.
Here's to the next one, whenever it's gonna be.
I've already got a folder full of beats.
Say word. Also, peace to the other producers on the album: Egoless, all the way out in Croatia; Sev Severe, Ronesh, IQ the Infamous, Sage the 64th Wonder, and Slade. Thank y'all so much for being part of this. Peace to DJ Artist for the cuts. He wanted to be here this evening, but in dedication, like, there was a bit of a family issue. Rest well to Agnes Gupana, artist's mom, who unfortunately has passed on just this week. Where our thoughts are with you, brother. It's way more important than a rap album, man, but we with you. So we definitely are thinking of you at a difficult time. Thank you so much to Curb Service and Little Red Recovery Room.
Yes.
Coming back to Urbana, of all places to come and record an album, is revisiting a lot of great formative memories, but it's even more important with somebody that you've been friends with for, 20 plus years of your life, having both frequented haunts in the music scene and sort of revolved around one another with respect to the music scene, but never sort of landing in the same place, man. Thank you so much for your skill, your devotion, your hilarity, your jokes, and for putting everything that you did into this album, man. You have a stalwart fan in me, brother, so thank you again so much.
You guys can hire him.
Yeah,
You
man.
should.
You really should. You really should.
pretty fucking professional. That dude makes me feel like I don't know how to use a computer watching him work on recording sessions, and it's impressive. I'll say that.
Yeah, man. He's an astounding musician. He's an astounding studio engineer, and he seems to have a folder of sound
Shut up.
effects that is like thousands of gigs deep. I don't know where he got them, but I was never able to seal the hard drive because he keeps putting it like, somewhere inside the bookshelves in his studio. So thank you, man. Thank you, Curb Service. I appreciate you. All right, folks. Here comes the last little bit before I hand it off to my man down there. Once again, that QR code right there will take you to pre-order the album if you have not already. Please go slap a pre-order down if you like what you heard today. It means the world to me that I make music or that we make music that you all dig. Please go find this man, DJ Belly. He's on every platform imaginable, but search under two names. Either search for DJ Belly or Aesop, AESOP. All of the production that he's put out is super duper dope, and he genuinely deserves all the props he's getting as a producer, man. DJ Belly, you got any last shout outs, man?
I mean, you kind of hit the mark. It's cool. It's super fun. I really dig that track that we did with Chase and Dante on it too.
Oh
Shouts. I
man,
DJ for the cats, bro. They're doing cat stuff. Look, I can't help you.
While he's
with the
distracted by
cats.
cats, also peace to my features, peace to Lamont
Yeah.
Manuel and Colossal Structure, and as well peace to Trouble Chase and Chase Baby and Sandman Slim.
Let me look
Thank
for
y'all
the
so
cat.
much for being part
I'll
of this,
look.
man.
One sec.
Oh, are you seriously getting ready to go
If
fetch
there's
a cat
one
right
laying right here, all right, hold up. One sec. You keep talking.
I swear to God, bro. How are you this distracted all the fucking time? Man, like shiny and loud things or cats, and you just like, yo, I'm dropping everything I'm doing to go pick this fucking cat up. Come on, bro. Like, I mean, I understand. Yeah, press C in chat for cats. Like, we out here. We cat owners. We really out here. We really out here. We are really out here. We are really out here.
All right, I got a cat.
Good job. The cat tax has been paid.
This is Basil. None of you will ever see him because he's so scared of humans.
All the damn time, so scared.
He loves me.
So scared.
Look at him.
All right. DJ Belly, any last shout outs, man?
No. I mean, I think you pretty much nailed it.
All right.
Everybody should buy the album and give Moses lots of money.
It's just gonna go into making the next album. I promise y'all.
Yeah, I know. I'm
down. Promise y'all.
Wait, did you tell them what your merchandising plans are for this? Did you talk about that yet?
We have not talked about it yet, but here's what I can reveal. Number one, there will be the classic Vader Face AMS sticker. If you have not seen it before, just look around your town. They're everywhere. There are 6 more new stickers coming out. We'll have images about, though. You should subscribe to me on Bandcamp if you want previews of that, or follow me on Instagram or things like that. I'm real easy to find. But let's see. We're going to do a brand new mug. We're going to do CDs. We're going to do USBs. Those are going to be a little bit down the road. And also down the road, we're going to do cassettes. We're probably going to do a small run, maybe 25 to 50. I will let y'all know. There will be vinyl, but the vinyl will be 5 of the cuts that did not make the album. Tentatively right now, we're just calling it Ed. So, Ed, Edward, Eddie. Yeah, make your Cartoon Network jokes now if you're in the right generation. No, we're not putting out a fucking 8-track. Dunce
coward.
For the deuce and the quarter driver in your life. So, stay tuned for merch. Album will be out this Saturday, September 21st on Agent Mos, AGENTMOS.bandcamp.com. Rugirl, if you can, toss that link in the chat one more time so that folks can get to the website without terribly much trouble. But again, you can scan that QR code. It'll take you directly there. There's more music up there. A bunch of my albums are free or very cheap. So please tap in, We appreciate all of y'all, man, so much. I can scarcely give the breadth of feelings that I have right now for each and every one of you for being here this evening and for encouraging others to listen. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate you listening to me getting the best and worst of my demons out on 4/4 timing, and also for the folks that put in the extra effort. With that in mind, y'all, it's dinner time.
Appreciate
We
y'all.
got to get out
Much
of here.
love.
Appreciate y'all. Less than 36 hours to album release. Thank you so much for listening.
If
We'll
you
put
recorded it, you could potentially leak it. Just saying.
Could. I'm not going to encourage you to bootleg my shit, but if it happens, you know.
Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, just saying. All right, y'all. We're going to throw that QR code up one more time as we're on our way out of here. Thank you all so much. Beaming live from just outside of Chicago, where Svengoolie is the mayor of Berwyn, Illinois, and Champaign, Urbana, Illinois. DJ Belly, AMS, the Nerd King. We're out of here, y'all. And Basil. We're out of here, y'all. Y'all be easy.
Night,
Take care of
guys.
yourselves and each other. Peace.